Hey everybody, Travis Bowman here. I'm a fingerstyle guitar player and retro video game nerd. Grand Theft Auto 3 has been ported to the Sega Dreamcast. This is huge. The fact that this is even possible is pretty astounding. And what we're about to do is check out the game running on an actual Sega Dreamcast for the first time. So how is this possible? My Dreamcast is equipped with the GDEMU, which is basically a device that allows you to put games on an SD card. And that's exactly what I've done here. I've got videos on this stuff if you want to check it out. But for this video right here, we're going to check out Grand Theft Auto 3 running on an actual Sega Dreamcast. This is my first time doing this, so I don't even know if it's going to work. But I found a file on the internet, and we've got an alpha build of Grand Theft Auto 3 running on the Dreamcast. So I'm sitting on my couch. I've got my Retro Fighters wireless Dreamcast controller. Let's frickin' do this thing. In 3, 2, 1, start. Very curious to see how this turns out. And I hope it actually works. Like I said, I just found this on the internet and somebody said that this build actually works. Okay, there it is. Wow. Grand Theft Auto 3. And it looks like we are in the alpha build here. Let's go to the options. Controller setup. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I'll actually mess with this here in a second. And this is an alpha build, so it is very, very new at this time. I'm going to start a new game, and we'll just see what happens. But the fact that this is even working right now on a Sega Dreamcast is pretty astounding. Loading the game. Okay, now we're in the game. Look at that blur on that vehicle right there. I'm assuming that Y is get in the car, yes. And the trigger to go. And here we go. Playing Grand Theft Auto 3 on the Sega Dreamcast. It's actually surprising how well this is running. I feel like I'm playing it on a PlayStation 2 right now. B for the handbrake, of course. Yeah. You know, I haven't played this game on the PS2 in quite some time. Oop. Some audio messing up there. Save your game. This will advance time 6 hours. I'm not sure if the VMU I have inserted right now has enough room for saves or not, but I guess we can give it a try. I'm gonna get out of the car. Pick up this bat. Okay, I'm still in the mission, so you can't save the game. Duh. Dumb. Okay, in the vehicle we go. I'm just now realizing that I don't have 2 analog sticks. But it still works, surprisingly. You know, what's really crazy, and this is a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, but I did remember hearing that once upon a time, Grand Theft Auto 3 was offered to be a Sega Dreamcast exclusive game, and for whatever reason, either Sega or somebody affiliated with Sega or something like that, they just turned it down. But if that's true, it would be really interesting to go back in time and see how things would have played out. This could have saved the Sega Dreamcast. Being the gigantic success that it actually was.
April's got some business upstairs. Maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Yeah, those cutscenes look not the best, but this is an alpha build. You know, it's just the ghosting and the weird blur that's happening there is really strange. But it's an alpha build of the game. I'm assuming they're going to do a lot more work on this. And I also remember hearing about how you needed to have some sort of like RAM mod in your Dreamcast to even have this work, but I don't. I don't have that in my Dreamcast whatsoever. So I guess they got it working to where you don't necessarily need that modification. But that's crazy, man, that this is even possible, because I downloaded this and this was like a 960 megabyte file that I put on this SD card. It's crazy to see the data like that and then just pop it in, and here we go, we're playing the game. And from what I've read, apparently you can make it through this game pretty much all the way to the end with some bugs and stuff, of course, too. But I mean, I'm just going to drive around for a second before I take her to this place so we can get a little bit of a better view of the city. And that draw distance is looking all right. You can see the buildings on the left have a little bit of blur until you stop next to them. But to be clear, this is a phenomenal achievement that this was even possible. And the fact that I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 3, a working build on the Dreamcast, is just super cool, man. Dreamcast is severely underrated system as far as processing and stuff is concerned. Let me go down this alleyway. It's looking real good. It's looking real good. So I'm going to stop over here and get out of the car and run around. Maybe beat somebody up with this baseball bat. That's jump. No, don't get back in the car. What is the button to... That's jump. I'm trying to figure out the buttons. Okay, so how do I use the bat? Oh, what's that? Okay, if I press the left trigger, he targets him. So I know that Y is get in a vehicle, B is jump, and A is your, yes button. I'm assuming that X would be the button to use the bat. Oh, wait a minute. It's the right trigger. Okay. So if I hold that... Okay, now I see. It's the right trigger. And I just failed. Oh, I killed her. I didn't realize that was her. But anyway, you can see that it's definitely a work in progress. But it's super cool that this is even a thing. And I don't know if I've said that, but I'm flabbergasted. And I'm kind of curious to play through more of this. I've got it on the PS2, but why not? Now that I've kind of sort of figured out the controls, I'm really excited to see progress in the future. So I'll put a link in the description below where you can check out the guys that have made this possible. And you can probably check this game out yourself if you have a Dreamcast with the GDEMU. I know for a fact that they are either in the process of or have completed a disc build of this. So you could probably buy a reproduction type situation for this and get it running on your stock Dreamcast. And if they continue with this, past the alpha build, I'm probably going to end up buying it for my other Dreamcast that I have over there. But for real, how cool is this? What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. Have you guys tried this out yet? Are you even interested in doing such a thing? Let me know the answers to those questions in the comment section below. If you're into Dreamcast stuff, I've got some more videos on my channel about Dreamcast games, the Dreamcast GDEMU, comparing that with the Terra Onion mode, all sorts of stuff like that. You can find all that, link in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'm going to play some Grand Theft Auto 3. Catch you guys later.